Has any other KCC members contacted you besides Rachel?
No, but
Just
two's a good start.
Okay, just our VP, our new vice president.
President and VP, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there. Okay, so just to clarify, your name is spelled like this?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and what is your year and major?
I am a senior teaching English as a second language major.
Okay, and you're the president?
Correct.
Okay. So why did you become involved with Korean Culture Club and when?
It all started fall 2015, my very first semester. I actually met a group of students online through a Facebook page when I introduced myself with a post saying that I'm learning Korean and stuff. And they were a year older than me, but we found out that there was no club or organization or major or anything that had to do with Korean culture, society, or language or music. So we decided to create one. Our first unofficial meeting was September 11th, 2015. And then we became an official organization the next semester and stuff. So we've been around for about, let's say, 8 semesters now.
Cool.
Yeah.
And so, as far as your interest in Korean culture, did it start out as language and grow, or has it always been about all facets, or is it still just about language for you?
Shockingly enough, I got introduced to Korea through video games. It's kind of weird. I was in this online gaming community in middle school and early high school, and being a weird teenager through the summer times, the only time my awake cycle was at night. I was pretty much a night owl, and the only people that were online at that time were the Koreans and the gaming community. So originally I just ignored them and just played the games by myself and stuff. It was a very wide gaming community, so there's multiple games and stuff. But I would say about my junior year of high school was when I really started to get to talk to them and stuff, and start learning Korean and stuff like that. But I have a really weird. A lot of people get interested into Korea through music and stuff, or TV shows, dramas. I got into it through video games, so it's a little strange, but yeah.
Okay. And so, what do you think the Korean Culture Club has done for you personally?
It's given me a very big outlet for. I've been the president of it for 3 years now. It's given me an outlet in a community to feel engaged with. I don't feel like I'm alone trying to learn Korean or sharing music or TV shows, movies, all the history, politics of Korea. I don't feel alone. It actually gave me a university to study at. I met a girl my freshman year, and then last year I ended up studying a year abroad in Korea.
Wow.
Because of her recommendation to me.
And where did you meet her?
I met her through the Korean Culture Club.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She was one of the students that came spring 2016 to one of the meetings, and she had just came back from Korea.
Okay, and when did you study in Korea? What semester?
All last year. So fall.
For an entire year?
Yes.
Wow.
Fall 2017 to spring 2018.
It's a long time.
How
was that for you?
In one word, wild.
Okay.
I thought I was prepared and stuff. Linguistically, I was prepared. I was the only new international student that knew Korean.
Wow.
So I was ordering all of my friends' food for 2 months,
Okay.
Reading literally everything to them. I thought I was prepared linguistically. I thought I was prepared, which I was okay. They did offer Korean classes, so I did take those. Culturally, I thought I was prepared, but no, not entirely. I had a lot of clashes with my roommates, but it mainly had to do with political opinions and.
Interesting, like what?
First off, the role of women is very different. Only about 2% of Korean women think Korea is a gender equal society.
Interesting. And were your roommates Korean then?
Yes.
Okay.
My first semester, our room was an apartment, and I had 11 other roommates. So my first semester, I had 9 Korean roommates, 1 Chinese, 1 Filipino American, and then there's myself. So I was the only Caucasian person. And then my second semester, I had 10 Korean roommates and a white American as my roommate.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a lot. There was 6 bedrooms in the apartment, though.
Okay.
6 bedrooms, 12 people, and 2 bathrooms Um, but just the biggest shock to me is that the role of women, like I said, only 2% of Korean women think Korea is a gender equal society, and Korea is still very much defined by men
Yes.
and stuff like that. One time I was taking a Korean politics and society and culture course, and one of our assigned reading topics was on Korean feminism. And my roommate looked over my shoulder. He's like, "What are you reading?" I said, "An article about feminism from my class." He's like, "Why?" I said, "My teacher assigned it." He's like, "Why are you reading that? That's not needed in Korea." And I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He's like, "Korea's already gender equal." And I said, "Technically not." He looked at me, and in English he said, "Women just want something to complain about." And that was the biggest shock to me, because my roommates would complain to me because I'd let my female friends pick where to eat and stuff because I didn't care and stuff, and they said I was being pushed around by women too much and I didn't stand up for myself. But not all Korean men. That was just my roommates. I lived in the countryside, so it was a little bit more rural.
And we're just to clarify, South Korea
Yes,
and
correct.
South Korean culture
Yes.
is what you're interested in.
Well,
Or is it all
Korea's still Korea, no matter north or south.
Okay.
They're still all Korean people, all Korean culture.
Yes,
It's
but I'm
just
saying
the
as far
government.
as the interest of the club,
The
would
club-
you consider it more South Korean?
I would say 85% South Korea, 15% North Korea. I mean, we don't ignore them.
Yes.
We do have a meeting about once a year talking about North Korea and stuff like that. And I do remind my club members that North Korea is still Korean. Just because you hate one person in the country doesn't mean you hate the entire country and stuff like that. And we don't shy away from the topic. If someone will bring it up and talk to us about it, I'll discuss it and stuff.
Okay. So what goes on in the club? What kind of activities, culture, etc.?
We have a mixture of lecture-style meetings and fun meetings. Of course, we can't have fun in games and learn about everything. I wish we could, and stuff like that. But there's some things such as like minorities in Korea, or Korean music, or Korean fashion that we learn about that we just can't